Hello guys, today I'll show you how to install and use LTspice. So as you can see, I'm on this website called Analog Device. I'll share the link in the description. When you scroll down, as you can see here, you will have the option download LTspice. Then you can download LTspice. This one is the latest version, 24.012, or you can download the older version, LTspice 17 for Windows. I'm using this one, LTspice 17 for now, but both of them are more or less the same, so you can download either two. And then if you scroll down here, then you have some videos that will help you with LTspice and things like that. As you can see, getting started tutorial and all these things. It's here which will help you with when you are, what do you call you, if you, when you do the simulation or you're starting with it. Then to download, you just click the link, then it goes something like this, then it downloads it there. Same goes for this one. You can download either one of them, both they work. But I'll show you that in this video I'm using the older version. What the 7 is LTspice 17. And when you have downloaded, as you can see, you will have two of them. I already downloaded them, so I have both of them. This is the latest version, which is around 80 megabytes, and the older version, which is around 61 megabytes. And then to install the latest one, you can double click on that. You wait for it, then you press next and next, then it will install for you. I already have one, so I won't install anything. And the same goes for the older version. There will be a black screen before it shows us this, but it wants some administration. What do you call acceptance? You just say okay, then it brings you to this window here. Here you just accept, and here you can say 64-bit or 32-bit. It depends on what how many bits is your PC. Mine is 64 bits, so I'll use this. Then you can press install. As you as I said, LTspice 17 takes time to install. The newer version installs quicker, and that's all. This one takes time. This one installs quicker. And when you have installed let's say the older version LTspice 17, even if you open it, it should look something like this. You have this window here. You have your file, view, tools, help. In files, you can say you want to start new schematics. You can click that, and that's a play button to start a new schematic. So you can click here to start new schematics. Let's start that. When I click, so it brings me to this window, changes to gray window. And before we start, I would recommend you save your project. But for now, you can go to file. You can click this save as. Then you can save anywhere on your document. And then to start, as you can see, when you have our schematics mode, here is save here. This is your control panel. This is where you will run your simulation, your zoom in and zoom out. Then different terminals for this software you can use. This is your cut. Let's say if you are not using a component, I'll show you this. Then this is where you have your components, your wire, your ground, your labeling, you have your resistor, capacitor, inductor, diode, and your components. So uh, let's start with a simple circuit. Let's say I want a resistor. So as you can see, you have a resistor. You click there, then you already selected. Then you can move your resistor and place it here. Let's say I want R1, then I want another resistor R2, uh, maybe horizontal, and then you can also use what Control R to rotate the component to change the orientation. Let's say I want R2 like this. Then to get and I already have two resistors, so I don't want any more resistors. You press escape. Then you can use this small hand or big hand to drag. I use the small hand to select the components, then I can drag them. Then I will rotate this R1. And when you are done, you can uh, you can left click to select, left click to unselect. Then you press escape. And then now let's say I want a voltage source. Then you can go to components. Here you will find there are some components that are missing, but most of them you will find here. Here I want a voltage source, and as you can see, I found a voltage source. Then I can drag and let's say put it here. Then I press escape. Then I have my voltage source. I want my ground. I select that, then I can put my ground here. Then here is my wire. You see this pencil with a light. That's my wire. So I can you select that, and if I get something like this, then you just go to the square here. You click, then you have your wire. You can take it into any direction. Then you click again. It changes direction, as you can see. Then you can drag it to this R1. Then they are connected, and you do the same. You click, you take it ahead on the right, and then click again. You change the direction. Then you click and connect. Again you click, take it there, change direction, then you connect it there. Then you can click, and so we have our simple circuit here. Then you can press escape. Then to change the value here, you hover on the component, you press the right click on it with your mouse, then you will have it will show you the value. Or you can right click again, then you can change. Let's say I want 10 volts here, DC. So I have 10 volts DC. And with the resistor also I can change. A right click, as you can see, I can change the resistance value here. I'll put, let's say, 100 ohms. Then for R2 I can also do that. I right click there, then I'll change this. Let's say it's 330 ohms. So we have our resistor. Right now I want to check how voltage, let's say, and now we can label different points and you want to see what is the current, right? So here you have your label. You just click, then this window pops up. Then you can label it any one thing I want. I label it A. Press OK. So this is my point A, right? Then this is my point A. Then to change this value, just right click on this. You can change it to B. So that's my point B. Now to run the simulation to see the current and the voltage, we go here, run, as you can see. You can go to simulate also. There you have run, or you have run there. You can press run, then it takes you to this window here. For LTspice, there are different analysis you can do transient where you just run a simulation, you have AC analysis of a system, which you do it for a diode, a DC sweep, you got noise, DC transfer. Most of the time we don't use these four in the middle. We either use transient or DC operating point. In this case, we'll use a DC operating point. DC operating point, you can say it's just a simple simulation where it will show you all the what you call the current and the voltage at every node. So that's all. In this case, we'll do a DC operating point. You can select that and you press OK. When you press OK, it runs and then it gives you the values. And then as you can see, it gives you the voltage at point B, which is 7.6. Then it gives you the voltage at point A, which is 10 volts, and I agree. Then minus current is because just going the direction. It's just the direction of the current. It's minus, but you can take it as 0.23, which is same as across R1 and R2. And at point B, I think so we agree. If you multiply 100 times 0.2, then it's more or less like 7, 10 minus 2.3. That gives you a voltage of 7.6. So that's the voltage across R2, you can say. Then to find a voltage across R1 is just point A minus point B. And that gives you the voltage and the current. So yeah, it's a simple software to use. And then you can, if you want to, let's say, remove a resistor here, I cut this out, even the wire, I can cut the labeling out, and I just want 100 ohms there. And then I reconnect, and I connect that. You press escape, then you can run again. Then you see it gives you the current and the voltage for this circuit. So yeah, it's a simple circuit you can use. Simple software. It's mostly made for electronics, which you can use and do many other things. And I would recommend you use this software for your project on common emitter amplifier, which makes it easier to use. I'll record a video on that also. So yeah, then you can also play with the software. I would recommend play with the software, test things and see how it works. So that will help you understand how the software works and things like that. Yeah, then that's all. Okay, thank you guys.